Hello, everyone. I am Rabbi Joseph Mesler. I'm the rabbi of Temple Sinai in Sharon, Massachusetts. And this is a little video that I'm making for my congregants and community members and anyone who wants to watch it on how you can be an online advocate against anti-Semitism. I want to show you how you can use some online tools to email members of Congress or local government or CEOs and boards of corporations and companies, and you can make your voice heard to stand up against anti-Semitism and stand for the kind of community we would like to see. And what I'm going to demonstrate now can be transferred to other causes and other campaigns. For instance, I do a lot of work against hunger. And so there's similar kinds of things that you can do to advocate and lobby on that kind of cause. So let me show you how to do this. It's short, it's easy, and it's impactful. It matters. Recently, the artist formerly known as Kanye West sent out some posts with awful anti-Semitic messages. And in response, there was a campaign that pressured Adidas that they should drop West from their line of products. And against their own self-interest, they did. But that's only because people took the time to email and to speak up and to say, this is not right. So this matters. This is impactful. And people who are in corporations or people who are in government offices or representatives, they count these emails. They read these petitions and see how many names are on that, and they respond. This is a way for you to effectively make your voice heard. So let me show you how to do this. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to just simply take you to a basic Google web browser. You can see there it is. And I'm going to go to adl.org for the Anti-Defamation League, adl.org. So we're going to use the tools of the Anti-Defamation League, and we're going to want to stand up and use what they've already provided for us against anti-Semitism. You can see this is the ADL's basic web page. It begins with an article that they have, and those articles are going to change. If you look in the upper left over here, it says ADL, and when you put your cursor on it, it changes color just to highlight it. And if you look across, it will show you different topics that you can explore about research centers, what we do, resources. And the last one, that's the one you're looking for. It says take action. When you hover your cursor over it, different things will pull down. This is called a pull down menu, and will show you different things to do. So if we go over to the words take action, you put your cursor on that, you'll see that this menu will pull down. And now carefully, I'm going to drop my cursor directly down and over to where the second item is that says advocate with the ADL. You have to be careful because if you just move it over, it's going to do the other pull down menus. So you have to hover over take action, go directly down, and then over to the second item, advocate with the ADL. If you click on that, it's going to take you to this page. And these are the different things that the ADL puts out there to keep you up to date so that you can take action in a timely way. And here they happen to have right now legislative initiatives. So now these are things where you can email your representatives in Congress, your senators, and tell them, we want you to pass a law, or we want you to stand up against the law, or we want you to stand up for a budget allocation. And that's how you can make your voice heard. And again, their staffers count these emails, and they really matter. They impact policy. So if we scroll down, you can see the ADL is highlighting a number of things that we can do, and they explain. Your voice is needed now. Your opinion matters and can shape the work of legislators on the federal, state, and local levels. ADL's bipartisan advocacy efforts aim to persuade all of our elected officials to join us in working toward our mission to stop the defamation of the Jewish people and to secure justice and fair treatment to all. When we take action together, we are stronger. So look at the different federal initiatives that are happening right now. There's the Secure Our Synagogues and Schools effort. There's the Support the Pray Safe Act. There's Call on the US government to combat anti-Semitism. There's Hold Big Tech Accountable. And then if you scroll further down, there's ADL plans. We're going to keep this simple, and I'm going to pick an act. Let's try to pass a law. So I'm going to click on Support the Pray Safe Act. What's the Pray Safe Act? It says, after several high-profile attacks against religious institutions, including Pittsburgh, Colleyville, and Santa Ana, faith-based institutions are on high alert. Congress must act to streamline resources for religious institutions facing extremist threats. So I want to add my name to that. So I'm going to click on that. And it's going to pull up a page that looks like this. It has ADL at the top. On the left, it's going to explain what the bill is. And on the right will be space for your personal information. Tell Congress to fund programs that protect our houses of worship from tragedies like Colleyville, the hostage taking in Colleyville. And so it explains the law. At the end, what we're really doing is we're actually advocating for funding the nonprofit security grant program. And so that's what we're going to petition our members of Congress to do. It's going to ask for your information, your name, your email. I'm putting in the address of my synagogue where I work and the synagogue's phone number. It has a box to click if you would like to receive updates from the ADL. So when there are action alerts, you get those in your inbox and you can act on those. Some additional information is requested by your representative. So I'm going to make myself Mr. Would I like a response from my members of Congress? Absolutely. And then it shows you what email they're sending. They've written this email already for you. That way it's going to be consistent and accurate. It's going to have the right bill numbers, the right budget line number, and the right information. So you don't have to worry about that. Sometimes they let you edit it a little bit so you can add in your own personal story, your own personal feelings. Oftentimes they don't. They do that because they don't want you messing up the bill number or the information. They want consistent messaging. So the subject of the email that you're going to send, protect our houses of worship, support nonprofit security grants. Here's the message. You can show more and read the entire email that you are going to send. And then it's going to say at the bottom, this email will be delivered to 3 recipients. And it has Senator Warren, who's one of my senators. You see there's 3 little dots here. They're kind of hard to see, but Senator Warren is one. Senator Markey is the other senator from Massachusetts, and my representative is Representative Jake Auchincloss. So when I click on Take Action, this email is going to get sent to all 3 of them. And I'm going to do that. I just did it. Those emails are now going to our representative's office, my representative's office, and you get this thank you message. Thank you for taking action. That's the page you go to. And there's also, if you want to amplify your email, there's buttons along here that you can say, I did this. So if there's a Facebook button, there's a Twitter button, and you can then post that you emailed your representatives. Like I said, this skill of just doing this, it's so easy. It's just simply clicking on and sending this email can be transferred to other causes. So if you want to advocate for anything and there's a law or you want to speak up about an issue, you can find the website's Take Action button or Advocate, and you can click on that and use their script for an email and send it to your representatives and to our leaders. I hope this is helpful. I hope that you take action against anti-Semitism And I hope that this way we can come together and do meaningful responses to our leaders and create the kind of community we would like to see. Thank you.